guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? How you feeling? What's up? Okay, as y'all can hear, Miss Scarlett is in here with me. She was actually crying when I shut the door. I couldn't even do what I needed to do because she's crying and banging on the door. So, how you guys feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually about to clean the kitchen up real quick, and I might try to start some dinner before Eric gets back. We're just having like some nachos, tacos, something simple, quick, and easy for your girl. But y'all, let me tell you about Miss Scarlett. Last night, she went to bed later than normal, and by the grace of God, she has been sleeping through the night. But last night, your girl was on one. She got up at 2 a.m. and stayed up until 5 a.m. I was like, what's going on? So yeah, I'm a little sleepy because Scarlett kept me up. She kept us both up, actually, because I tried to make it that she'll, usually put herself back to sleep, but not this time. She was like up. So yeah, it was a long morning, and then I have to turn around and get up at 6 something to get Cameron ready for school. So your girl is very tired. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed. But as they say, shout out to you, Granny. A mother's job is never done. So I'm going to actually try to wash these dishes real quick. And like I said, try to start dinner a little bit for Eric before he gets back. Having a moving toddler, it's not for the weak, okay? Anyway, but yeah, I'm about to do that. And actually, y'all might get a little of Shakira and Eric action. I have a topic that I want to talk to you guys about. I talked to a few of my Facebook friends about this. So if you're not, follow me on Facebook, Shakira Lewis. Simple as that, spelled like in the channel's name, and then Lewis, L-E-W. Not me spelling my last name wrong. Me on Facebook. I be posting. I be trying to see what's up. But it's a topic on parenting and why, as children, our parents used to say, because I said so. Because I said so. I know y'all all heard it. Because I said so, I heard it. I'm sure my mom heard it. Her mama heard it from her mama, and so on and so forth. So it's a little topic about that. Me and Eric were actually talking about it, and I brought it to Facebook, and I got a lot of responses. Like, it's crazy. I got a lot of responses as to how people feel about that, how they are with their children, the reason behind that. So come along with me. I'm gonna let y'all get a look. I'm gonna pick y'all brain, and I'm gonna pick Eric's brain to see what he thinks. So y'all just come with me, and yeah, y'all know what it is. Come on. Say hi, guys. I already said that, but I appreciate you. So Mr. Cameron is actually not feeling 100%. He says he's feeling fine, but he's really congested. Yeah, he has a cold. He's been coughing and snotting and all the good stuff. How you feeling? Not good? Well, hopefully this medicine starts to kick in soon and starts working, because you have somewhere to be this weekend. No, someone is requesting your presence. Who? Can't tell you. You just gotta get better.
Grandma.
Maybe.
I said yes or no.
Maybe. We'll see. But Mr. Kim. Huh?
This is real Santa.
We'll have that conversation another day. All right, y'all. Look at Cameron's plate. He got like a quesadilla with cheese, some rice, some spicy nacho Doritos. So I was able to complete dinner. Yes. Now we're just waiting on Mr. Eric to come, because I want to get into this topic, and I know y'all do too. So just stay tuned. About to feed the kiddos. And yeah.
What's going on, guys, man? Welcome back to the channel.
I already said that. You're a little late.
Shit, you gotta watch this other video that I did before this one that you didn't see, so you gotta click on that shit.
Hey guys, we have Mr. Eric, and I told y'all we were going to talk about the topic. Dinner is done, kiddos are in bed, and we're going to get into it. He does not know any of these responses. Like I said, I put it on my Facebook, but he does know about the topic about when your parents used to ask why, and your parents would say, because I said so. Did you get that a lot?
I talked about that at work today too.
You did.
We are the generation of why, which is our parents breeded thinkers. Some of them didn't know how to deal with them being thinkers. Us being thinkers.
So that was kind of the question that I put on Facebook. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's old school parenting or new school parenting? And someone said the reason why parents do that is superiority and authority to establish, which is ultimately toxic. She says, I give my boys reasons and why I grew up being restricted of my curiosity. I allowed them to ask questions without guilt or fear, and I don't shut them down. So also, there is a study that finds that in the development of children, they need to play and they need to be curious and learn. And if you hinder that, that's an issue. So what you think about that?
Ultimately, I think that some parents are operating out of fear, and like they kind of project their fears onto you.
I agree.
Some for a good reason.
Right.
But I believe at certain ages there's time for explanation, more so than others.
I agree. And I actually got a father to respond back to this, and I thought his response was kind of different. He said, I have no problem with explaining to my daughter. He said that's how self-esteem issues start. So basically, he was like, you know, if he tells his daughter, no, you can't go outside, she's thinking like, am I not good enough? Like, why can't I go outside? But it has nothing to do with that. It just might not be safe. Start developing self-esteem issues, or think that she's in trouble, or daddy doesn't like her and lets her have fun. He doesn't want her to feel that way. And I thought that was a different perspective from all the other ones that I heard, that someone said like a child's self-esteem as far as a daughter and a father. That was kind of different.
I didn't know that affected it.
I didn't know. I mean, I guess anything could affect your self-esteem as a child. Anything. You know, you're moldable and you're impressionable. So anything can really, you know. And then a lot of people, of course, say parents did that because of lack of patience, which you already said. Mm-hmm. Just a short fuse and don't feel like explaining. And then another mom did say that she does it, she says, because she has smart kids who's just going to keep asking until they get the answer that they want. She know that they're not really asking why because they want to know why. They're just doing it because they want the answer they want to hear. I do feel like sometimes kids can be like that.
Yeah, that's why I said at a certain age and certain circumstance, the why is important.
Right.
Because if you need them to follow through on certain things, they need to know why they're doing what they're doing. So they're not doing stuff for no reason, you know. So they can be critical thinkers.
Right. And then someone said, I give my son 3 explanations. After that, now it's because I said so. I was like, oh, that's a good rule of thumb. 3 times to try to explain something to them. Because they're not.
I told you.
Because they might not understand right away. So I guess that's a good way to look at it as well. And then another girl said because she felt defeated as a child when her parents used to do that. Like it just cut off all momentum as they were talking or wanting to know something. So she felt defeated. So that's why she doesn't do that with her children.
For sure.
That's a big thing. I think it all just boils down to a lot of our parents and their parents. That's what they were taught. It's a sense of respect to not question your parents, which I get it to a certain degree, but I also feel like if you say it in the right tone, in the right setting, they can ask why, because they really might not know why you're saying whatever or why you're saying it. Because I know I might have felt like that at times, like, well, why though? But why are you? Because I've always asked why. And now I have a child that always asks why. And I have to learn to have patience and just explain it because he really might not know. And then sometimes Cameron is that because he just want to get the answer he want to get.
But I think it's a conversation, you know, personally.
Yeah.
It happened later in life for me to where it was like, why you can't just answer the question? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then it takes, some parents don't answer the question because they don't know the answer. And then they feel
That's
like if
true.
they tell you they don't know the answer, then you'll look at them differently.
Right.
When if you don't know the answer, just tell them you'll find out. Or you don't know. And you'll figure it out. And when you find out, you'll let them know.
So do you think that's like a pride thing too?
Yeah, because some parents don't want you. You got some parents that want you to be better than where they were. And then you got some parents who need to hold some type of hierarchy over you for their own personal reasons.
Right.
So, yeah, there's some quite a few people that might say, you know, if I tell you everything, then I won't know nothing. You know?
Right.
Because, you know, they realize that the younger brain is more curious, so one word could make them go on a rabbit hole of searching, you know,
Right.
kind of end up knowing maybe more about the subject, but you also got to be ready to receive stuff too if you're going to have critical thinkers.
Right. And then I also feel like that saying, what is it? Curiosity kills the cat. If you don't tell why, eventually they're going to figure out the answer. And like you said, and you never know what they might find. They might find too much too soon. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like trying to explain it to the best of their ability, your ability. And like you said, just be honest. If you don't know, you don't know. And then on a funny note, someone said, we get too wordy with these kids nowadays. Beat first, ask questions later. And then the kids need to learn to be basic respect, have basic respect nowadays. Which I think that is definitely an old school mentality. In my opinion, like, yes, children need to respect their parents. Of course, every parent wants their kids to respect them. But at the same time, I feel like you get more respect when you're honest with your kids.
Yeah, but respect is taught.
That is
so
true.
We get respect and fear mixed up. Like, you want your kids to be afraid of you. They should just, respect and fear aren't the same thing.
Right.
At least
Who said parents do it for control and authority. Parents need to learn how to explain things and communicate with their kids. Do you feel like that is a problem, that parents don't know how to communicate with their children?
communication is the giving and understanding of information. So if they weren't taught to communicate, if they were talked down to as children, I mean, that's just a cycle until someone decides to change that. But I think communication to be better between parents and kids, you just have to learn the right way to give the information.
I agree. I think that a lot of the times our parents just don't want to tell us because, like you said before, they may not know the answer, so they're afraid. But I think, me personally, I think maybe I might have been a little more honest or upfront if my parents were more honest and upfront with me and just told me, like, yo, this is what it really is, this is why, whatever, and just keep it a stack. Because I think having open communication with your kids, honest communication, develop good adults to be open and honest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
This is how you're raised, so you're going to carry that on into adulthood. So I just think that that's very important when communicating with your kids. So I think everybody's consensus is that's how their parents raised them, so that's what they were doing. But we all are realizing and unlearning that that's not okay. right?
Yeah. Also, you know, having conversation with your children and not just talking at them will allow them to trust you more. You know, you don't want to be in the dark. You know, so it's better if you let somebody know.
I agree.
Create a safe space.
Well, I hope you all like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Love your kids.
Love your kids. Talk to your kids. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. I love y'all. Peace. Thank you, baby.